Hello guys, my name is Clermont. Okay, so yeah, I have been very busy. I want to make the correct. So as you can see, I changed this, but I don't know. I'm still not quite sure. Like, I will keep the redstone lamp, the crafting table, and the ender chest because I need them. So instead of going to one place, I can access from everywhere. So I like this. I have more this. I also used dark oak here. You can see I put this. This used to be a pearl moss. And yeah, I also worked on this. So I made all this into copper. But I'm not quite sure about the copper now. Because this is so dark. So you can see it from up here. It doesn't look so bad, but yeah, it looks different. I'm not sure. It's hard, it's hard. So what total reference have I done? So I worked on the roads. So if you remember, I had buff blocks here. But now I made the roads into the road design. So now we have goes all here until we reach to the chapel. And I also have here in the backside. Yeah, it's pretty much the same design as you can see. Okay, it works. Now, I wanted to add trees, but I'm not quite sure at the moment. uh, I also finished like terraforming this, like making the pattern of grass and this in this place, which this is like the last thing that I needed for this place. So we still need this island, but yeah, we need here and back here, which I haven't worked on. But yeah, I added the trees. So as you can see, I added this one here. But I'm not quite sure. I'm struggling making trees here. Like, I think the dark oak doesn't work. Dark oak leaves are one of the best leaves, like as you can see this tree. The problem is that I feel it camouflages too much because of the dark, how dark the this biome is. As you can see the leaves, I feel it camouflages too much with the surrounding. Maybe if I remove the trees. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like I haven't been. Maybe I have to stop using the dark oak leaves because dark oak and oak, they are pretty much. Can you tell them apart? I don't know if you can tell them apart. Let's see, take these leaves. Oh yeah, they're exactly the same. So there is no difference between using dark oak or using oak. This is dark oak, right? Yeah. Wow. They're exactly the same. That's why it doesn't work. I didn't realize they were so similar. Maybe I will change these leaves. But it's going to be so annoying. But yeah, I made this a Celia tree because I felt like this hill needed something, but again, this is something that it annoys me. Like the trunk of the tree camouflages too much. I use stuff in acacia, but I feel it doesn't show for so long. Maybe if I remove the trees here, if I remove this tree, So yeah, we made this small one with azalea leaves. We also made this one. Yeah, azalea works very well because it gives a big contrast compared to the ground. And we made this one. I may remove this one. I don't like it. At least here, like I feel like it has to be a tree that stands out. Maybe I'll remove this one. And we made this one. It's like a small tree. I have to wait until it's fully is oxidized because it's in the exposed. I need to be weathered. Yeah, I feel I don't like this biome is very hard to decorate. And the dark oak is camouflaging with this. uh, yeah, the biome is really hard, and I'm also struggling because I don't want to hide the view, so I don't want to hide my mansion because here it will be perfect for like a tree. Like imagine a tree here, but the problem is that I would hide the view from here, and I don't want to hide the view. But maybe I will just try to use other type of leaves. Stop using dark oak because dark oak isn't working. So I basically got started mining a lot of leaves. So we have dark oak, jungle, mangrove, oak, spruce, pale, these guys, birch. I think birch looks really well. I don't know, maybe acacia. Oh no, yeah, the birch. Let's see. It looks better than the dark oak. Well, I'll remove all the tips. One is that I'm not. Okay, so yeah, this is the tree. It goes like this, and okay, we have acacia, then birch. They are such dark colors. Let's experiment because what can you do? Wow. Okay, so yeah, I already fixed the tree. I love how it looks from uh yeah, the birch leaves and the azalea leaves work very well together. Can you stop being the way? Okay, let's see here. So yeah, if we combine leaves, then it doesn't look as bad. But yeah, you can't combine them like I did here because it doesn't work. Yeah, the azalea work with the birch, especially from a distance. But it doesn't work with these ones, these are too dark. Yeah, it works with the birch. So I can use birch and azalea. But if I want to use the other types of leaves, I need to make a gradient. Basically start with the birch and then go to azalea. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Especially since we removed all the trees. Yeah, better. Much better. Yeah, the problem is with Azalea. Azalea is really like really cool tree color. The problem is that this is a cemetery, so maybe if your Azalea doesn't work. Yeah, it looks much better, right? I didn't realize that. I should have experimented more. The problem is that I made these trees in survival, but I didn't make them like for a swamp. Like I was practicing trees, so I didn't test how they would look in a swamp. That wasn't a good idea. Yeah, adding more leaf variation adds a lot to the tree. But yeah, this trunk, I still feel like the trunk gets camouflaged too much. It's the Yeah, the problem is this greenery. I wish I had what's the name? Fire tick. I could burn this tree. Yeah, now that the trees are removed, you can actually see the detail of the trunk. You could see that day. Yeah, much better. Yeah, the problem here now are the statues. Statues. Look at that tree at a distance. Yeah, maybe. Uh, I'm wondering if I should just get it higher, but that would take a lot of work. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, about here, I'm not quite sure still. I feel this is too much. Maybe I have to combine it with... Yeah, let's do it. So, like this, it looks a lot better. So yeah, combining regular tuff with tuff bricks looks better for me. I just don't like the repetitive patterns. Let's see. Yeah, much better. I have a little problem is that there's a slime chunk here and that slime chunk is being a pain. Thank you. I don't know how to spawn proof it. uh, yeah, I think I will add more leaf variety to this tree. And to this. And maybe to this. And maybe to this. uh, okay, let's do that. Okay, so yeah. I basically did that. So I added more color, more leaf variation. You can see this in small scale it doesn't look as good. You can see here. But I love how this looks. So this one actually looks pretty cool. So I added more, tried to add more leaf variation. these ones as well. I don't know how good this. It's really hard. Yeah. So I also added to this, but here it doesn't look very good. Now in this one, I feel this improves a lot, but I think I did it too chaotic, so it doesn't look as does it good. It looks good, but not as good. So you can see there's more leaf variation. Also, I tried to add like more shading, like here the darkest. So I used mangrove leaves. Now the one that really worked is this one. Look at this one. I feel that this works really well. But I don't know why do I have? As you can see here, I tried to use everything. Here is the mangrove roots, mangrove leaves, and dark oak. Then I went to birch. Yeah, birch. And then I started azalea. So then it adds like that nice shading. Okay, there are more points of interest at least. As you can see, we can have the mansion, we have our trees. Uh, I think I will make another tree here. I have to decorate this hill. Yeah, I will beautify this. Okay, so yeah, we have been very busy making some terraforming. So yeah, this episode is really going to be like trees. Let's see. Elytra. Okay, so as you can see, we have been busy. So we have the base. So this is the entrance, and we started making, as you can see, we added like some trees like this pine or spruce, I don't know what's the name. So I added like this, like rock details, or details like this. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Like I took inspiration in Hermitcraft, where they sometimes use stuff like this. So as you can see, I added like some leaves for decoration, some blackstone buttons and pressure plates. You can see that we put here. So yeah, so more interesting details. So here I always felt like I needed to add something here because this is such a central place. Like this is such a central place, so I added like this small rock. I almost never make rocks, so yeah, I made like this rock, again taking inspiration with what I have seen in Hermitcraft from B00. You can see more details, like we have the stones, we have like this, like nylium, and the crimson, no, this is roots. So yeah, we have more details, like another rock here. Like to frame stuff, like that's something that I struggle so much, like framing stuff, because I still feel like I want to have like trees, like maybe I should add small trees here. So you can see I have added like more of these, like jungle leaves. There's another rock. This guy's another like trees with this. The river. So we have more of this. We have more like this with the crimson roots and I don't remember the name. Barb roots. And this little, like I had like this pond, so I added like some rocks. So to make it more interesting. Yeah, something like this is something that I like, which is the trees. So the view, this, I love how I frame this. Like this works pretty well. So I have these trees that I design. Oh, I don't like this. This tree. So yeah, the idea was to have like these trees. So this frame the stable. So we have these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we also have like this little rock. Well, this rock is bigger. But yeah, as you can see, we added like these details, more of this nylium. So I made these trees. These trees are from a forest. I just added like this, like defenses. Yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. Like this is one of my favorite views. Like here. It looks pretty nice. And then we added more trees, like this one. This is one of my favorite trees that I designed. I like the shape. And we also added like this other tree. I tried to make something different with this tree, but I'm not quite sure if it works. So yeah, as you can see, we added like these like mangrove roots, and they add like a nice color. The problem is that I feel that's one problem that I have. Like I don't want to stop the view, but my favorite view, like from watching here, this part is from here. So then it doesn't matter if we have this tree right here, right? That just means that we don't get the view here, but yeah, we can't help that. We have this tree, we have this other tree. So I also added another tree, which is this one. I don't know what type of tree this would be. But yeah, this has like such an interesting shape. I like this tree. Yeah, we can see. We added this other tree as well. This, I don't know, this tree, I don't like it completely, but it has like some, it's an interesting shape, at least. Not my favorite, but yeah, it works. And I also added like this other tree. I like this design. I think this is the same design that I have for this in here. I think this is the same, or at least part of this. Like if you remove the part of on top, I think this tree is the same as that. But yeah, that's basically what I added. I added like some stuff like this, like soul sand with the roots, these details with more leaves. We also have like this. I'm still not sure. Like I feel like there's missing something. We have like this more. Here I added more leaves like spruce, mangrove. Let's see. I also added like a detail. I'm still not quite sure. The problem is that I'm afraid of hiding the view. But I could make a tree here, like maybe a tree. Yeah, a tree. Maybe I can make a tree here. Such good video. Oh, there's also another rock here. This I use stuff in a stone, which I think looks pretty nice. But yeah, I'm still afraid. But yeah, this is making the terrain more interesting, at least, because I feel like that is something that is missing. So everything here was too flat. Maybe I have to remove a lot of these flowers. I have too many of these. Okay, yeah. But yeah, this area is so big. But yeah, we have been adding like a lot of stuff. I feel like it looks nice. Like this view is one of my favorites. I like. I don't like that this guy is. Now I feel like I have to remove this. That's how the desert. No, not the desert. How the cemetery is going. So I need to start making more tombs. That's something that I have to do. I'm still wondering, like, to make more interesting terrain, because I feel like this is too boring for the moment. Though we added like cool trees, like I feel like this is a cool tree. Okay, yeah. So this episode we did a lot of building. We have been framing well some stuff. I feel like this is framed very well, like the stables, and we can frame this, but I need something to frame. Like here the mansion is framed, but we have this, but we need something there, like at least, or something here. I don't know, maybe it doesn't have to be so far away. Maybe it could be like here, but yeah, we need that tree there. But yeah, we did a lot today. But yeah, we did a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. So thanks for watching. Bye.